All right, welcome to day 5, caffeine timing and stimulation. By now, many of you may be noticing subtle shifts, not dramatic changes, but signs that your system is starting to settle. Maybe your energy feels a little steadier, maybe you're crashing less, maybe sleep feels slightly easier, or your body feels less reactive. If not, I know we're only 4 days in. Things take time, and I'm not expecting perfection. Today we're going to talk about something that almost everyone normalizes, but that quietly keeps cortisol elevated when it's misused. Caffeine and constant stimulation. This is not an anti-caffeine or coffee message. Caffeine is not bad, but caffeine is a stimulant, and stimulation is a form of stress. That doesn't make it wrong. It just means we need to be intentional about how and when we use it. When cortisol is already elevated from poor sleep, undereating, emotional stress, or overtraining, and we layer caffeine on top of that, the body doesn't experience energy, it experiences pressure. The pressure often shows up as anxiety, racing thoughts, afternoon crashes, trouble winding down, night sweats, or feeling tired but wired. I used to rely on caffeine to push through my day, not only because I was enjoying it and I drank more when the weather was cold, but because I felt like I needed it. When I eventually realized that I wasn't low energy, I was overstimulated and under-recovered. When I adjusted my caffeine timing and reduced background stimulation, my energy became steadier, and my nervous system finally had the space to calm down. Our number 4 non-negotiable. Caffeine supports energy, but it does not replace sleep, fuel, or regulation. When we use it intentionally, not reactively. So here is our non-negotiable. No caffeine on an empty stomach. Pair caffeine with food. We talked about getting the protein within 60 minutes of waking. We want to put our caffeine after that. Be mindful of how late in the day you're using it, and notice if caffeine is being used to override exhaustion instead of support energy. Stimulation stacks even when it feels normal. That includes scrolling first thing in the morning, constant notifications, news and social media throughout the day, and multitasking without breaks. We talked about going out for even a 5-minute walk and leaving your phone at home. This does not mean quitting caffeine entirely. This does not mean never enjoying coffee or becoming rigid or restrictive. It means being honest about what your body can handle right now. So here's our task. We're going to pair that caffeine with food. Pay attention to how it affects your mood, your focus, and your sleep. Reduce one unnecessary source of stimulation today. That's it. So I don't know if you've noticed the new iPhone update. The notifications don't just come down, they're more interactively coming at us. That is just another way that we're overstimulated. Do not disturb has become my superpower on my phone. So I check things when I want to instead of having the stimulation coming at me all day. So this isn't about giving things up. It's about creating energy that doesn't cost you later. Tomorrow, we'll continue to build on the calm and consistency by addressing another overlooked stressor that directly impacts hormones and your sleep.